Hello, welcome. In this short video, let us look at the CRB derivation for a parameter in a linear model where we have colored noise. That is, given the linear model x of n equal to a plus a noise component w of n and n equal to 0 to n minus 1, and we can rewrite the noise as a vector w where it has the component w of 0, w of 1 up to w of n minus 1. So this noise vector has a Gaussian distribution with mean equal to 0 and covariance equal to the matrix C. So given this structure, we want to derive the CRB for the estimator of the parameter A. So as a result of this model, the model for the observation vector x is clearly a Gaussian distribution with mean equal to A times a vector 1 and the covariance matrix equal to C. So the observation vector x, which has the components x of 0, x of 1 up to x of n minus 1, that is observation vector with n elements, has the following distribution. That is, it is a normal distribution with the mean vector equal to A times the vector 1 and the covariance equal to C. So given this model, we want to derive the CRB for the estimator A hat. So the first step is to construct the log likelihood function defined as L of x with the parameter A, which is equal to logarithm of the probability distribution of the vector x, the parameter A, which is equal to logarithm of 1 over 2 pi power n by 2. That is the definition of normal distribution for a vector x, that is a multivariate normal distribution. That is one. Next, the term is 1 by the determinant of the covariance matrix C over 1 by 2. And next we have exponential of minus 1 by 2 x minus A times the vector 1 transpose inverse of the covariance matrix C, that is C inverse, multiplied by the difference between x and the mean A times 1 bar, that is the vector 1. So this is the log likelihood function. Upon simplification, this becomes minus n by 2 log 2 pi minus 1 by 2 logarithm of the determinant of C minus 1 by 2 x minus A into 1 bar, that is vector 1, transpose C inverse x minus A into 1 bar. Clearly, the vector 1 bar is defined as the basically n ones. Now the CRB can be defined by determining the Fisher information value, which is defined as minus expectation of the second derivative with respect to the parameter A of the log likelihood function, which is equal to minus expectation of the double derivative of this term with respect to parameter A. So clearly the first two terms have derivative equal to 0 and the last term has minus 1 by 2 into derivative of this product, that is double derivative of the product x minus A into 1 bar whole transpose C inverse x into A times 1 bar, which is equal to minus expectation of minus 1 by 2 double derivative with respect to parameter A of the product x transpose C inverse x, that is x transpose C inverse x, and then we have minus x transpose C inverse A times 1 bar, and we also have minus 1 bar transpose, that is transpose of the vector 1, and then A times C inverse x. And the last term is minus or minus plus A square 1 bar transpose C inverse 1 bar, and this one is equal to expectation of, and the derivative of the first term or the second derivative of the first term is clearly 0. The double derivative of the second and third terms are also 0 since there is only one A, or A is basically a linear term here. And finally we have a square. So the second derivative is this coefficient. So we have 1 by 2 into 2 times 1 bar transpose C inverse 1 bar. So this is equal to 1 bar transpose C inverse 1 bar. So this is the negative expectation of the second derivative of the log likelihood function. Therefore, the CRB on the estimator A hat is that is the variance of A hat is bounded by 1 by negative expectation of the log likelihood function. The negative expectation of second derivative of the log likelihood function, which is clearly 1 bar transpose C inverse into 1 bar. So this is the CRB on the variance of the estimator A hat. Thanks for watching.